Chapter 1. So what is a leader? How do you know if you're an effective Christian leader? I've spent all my adult life as either a pastor or a pastor to pastors, and I can tell you that if your gauges are like most others in the ministry today, you approach this question by first checking the attendance chart. How many are coming on Sunday morning, you ask yourself. What is my percentage of increase compared to last year? Is my church known in the community as growing? That's the initial measure of effectiveness. Next, you look at your church's financial record. Are all the bills paid? Have we stayed on budget? Will the fiscal year end in the black? Then you go to the real estate page. Is the facility in reasonably good shape? Have we built enough space for all the programs that are running? Is the sanctuary large enough? Do the young people have the rooms they need? Such responses are reasonable enough. However, this is sort of like my going to the doctor who comes into the little room and asks, "So how are you doing, Bob?" If I answer, "Well, I'm making such and such a salary, and I'm this many years old, and the market value of my house is currently X $100,000, I would be wasting his time. I could be dying of cancer, and he wouldn't know it without somehow getting better data out of me. He has his own way of determining if I'm okay or not. He takes my blood pressure. He listens to my chest sounds through a stethoscope. He looks down my throat and into my ears. He sends blood samples to the lab. He performs many other tests, all to determine how I'm really doing. In evaluating my effectiveness as a Christian leader, what if I measured myself by standards that told the real truth? For example, am I passionate about holding true to my original calling? Am I regularly doing acts of practical service? What's the honest state of my competency in the ministry? How good am I at casting vision and bringing about necessary change? These would tell much more than a weekly head count or dollar total. My wife and I lived for a long time less than 20 miles from the Library of Congress, those three magnificent buildings in the middle of Washington, D.C., that house the largest collection in the world. Some 32 million books are cataloged there. Nearly 2 million people come to visit each year. No wonder the annual budget of the Library of Congress is in the neighborhood of $650 million. If you delve into the holdings of this amazing collection, which world leader do you think commands the most shelf space? George Washington? Abraham Lincoln? Franklin D. Roosevelt? General George Patton? Actually, it may surprise you to learn that this auspicious place holds more books about Jesus Christ than any other person. He is, in fact, the most riveting leader of all time.